If, like me, you are a Niagara College grad, then you want to keep the weekend of November 3rd and 4th open. Yana Bonifero is Niagara's Director of Alumni Relations. It's a bit of a homecoming weekend, but we don't really call it that. Yana, how would you describe this?
No, so definitely a homecoming weekend, although we're playing on the nights here when we called it ReuKnighted.
United.
It's time to get reunited, Mike. Yes, absolutely.
This isn't for one specific graduating year or one specific program. This is basically an all-school reunion.
Absolutely. If you graduated from Niagara College, if you have connections like so many in the community do, we want to see you out there.
You threw out a number, 120,000. What was that number? What did that represent?
120,000 graduates of Niagara College, which I know a lot of people are so surprised by that. If you graduated decades ago, you wouldn't really realize how quickly we have grown, but yes, over 120,000 graduates. Yeah.
Do you have an idea of how many of that 120,000, what percentage are still living in the Niagara area? I would imagine it's quite high.
It is quite high, absolutely. A lot, really stay in the country, but in particular in the region. But, as we get moving with being the top global college in Canada, that definitely reflects in our alumni numbers as well. They're graduating and they're doing amazing things all over the world.
The first time you tried one of these was back in 2019. How did it go?
Yeah, so in 2019, we formed a partnership with our good friends in athletics and student engagement, really forming around the Knights and the spirit of cheering on our Knights. And so it started out a little bit smaller, but really, really great appetite for alumni to come back. Everyone was really excited. It was a great vibe on campus over the weekend. And then obviously the pandemic kind of put a halt on that. And we brought it back last year and everyone was excited to get back on campus, but a little bit of a quieter start. And this year is our best year already with our numbers.
Take me through November 3rd and 4th. Let's start with the Saturday. What happens?
Okay, so the Saturday is our volleyball game. So we start with a tour at 11 a.m.
Oh, sorry, I should have asked the Friday.
The Friday, yes. So Friday is our indoor tailgate party. That kicks off at 4 p.m. We have about a couple of hours in the core on Welland campus where alumni can come back and enjoy culinary delights from our very own culinary students.
Do you know what's on the menu yet?
Not yet. It is top secret so far, but let me tell you, it will not disappoint. So from 4 to 6, and then we'll have obviously Niagara College beer and wine available for sale and some tokens as well for the food. The $10 ticket does include tokens, a couple of tokens for food as well. And then at 6 o'clock, the women's basketball team kicks off the night. And then at 8 o'clock, the men play against Lambton College.
Lambton College.
Yes.
Both teams are playing against Lambton.
Correct, yes. And we are doing awesome, so we need all the cheering for our Knights to get them to bring home the big W.
After the men's game, is it back to the core?
Yeah, absolutely. The core will remain open for anyone that'd like to come back and forth, but obviously we want you in the gym cheering on the Knights and have a great night with us.
Now let's get to the second day, which I jumped the gun on, Saturday.
You did. That's okay. It is all very exciting. So yes, Saturday at 11 o'clock we have tour for our alumni available. And then at 1 o'clock we have the women's volleyball team. And then 3 o'clock the men's volleyball team playing against Conestoga.
When you look back at last year, was there something that surprised you about the number of people that showed up and what the conversations were all about?
You know, whether you graduated last year or decades ago, that affinity and connection to Niagara College is very strong. And just the conversations and opportunity to catch up. You know, a lot of people don't really think to come back on campus quite often, although we have alumni on campus all the time that come in as guest speakers or mentoring or connecting with the students. But just really that opportunity to connect, the energy in the room is incredible.
Yana, how can someone get a ticket for this event?
We have our links through our Facebook as well as the main Instagram page and our alumni as well, and that will take you straight to the Eventbrite for our tickets. But they are selling quickly, so I would get on there sooner rather than later. And the first 100 alumni get a free gift from us.
Will that gift include like maybe that beautiful scarf that you have?
Maybe, and something new this year as well, in addition to the scarf, although that is always really popular.
Yana, thank you so much for joining us November 3rd and 4th at the college,
yes.
ReuKnighted, and we want everybody to come out and
Absolutely.
maybe I'll show up and see some of my 1980s era broadcasting graduates.
Absolutely. We would love to have you out, Mike. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And don't forget to come get reunited.